Leonhard Euler was a Swiss mathematician who made an enormous contribution to a wide range of mathematics and physics, including analytic geometry, trigonometry, geometry, calculus, and number theory. Leonhard Euler's father was Paul Euler. He had studied theology at the University of Basel and attended Jacob Bernoulli's lectures there. After graduating from the University of Basel, Paul Euler became a Protestant minister and married Margaret Brucker. Their son, Leonhard Euler, was born in Basel. But at the young age of 1, Leonhard moved to Riehen. However, Riehen wasn't very far from Basel, so Paul Euler brought Leonhard to school in Basel. Paul Euler had some mathematical training, and he was able to teach his son some basic mathematics. During Leonhard's time at school in Basel, he lived with his grandmother from his mother's side. The school he attended was quite poor, and Leonhard had learned little to no mathematics during this time. Later in life, Paul Euler wanted his son to go in the fields of theology along with him. So he brought the young Leonhard to church and sent him to the University of Basel at Leonhard's age of 14. Johann Bernoulli, a Swiss mathematician, had discovered Euler's great potential for mathematics. After Euler completed his education at the University of Basel, as well as getting his master's degree in philosophy in 1723, he began his fields in theology. As time went on, Euler figured out his passion for theology just wasn't there. Instead, he found all of his enthusiasm for mathematics. In 1727, Euler eventually moved to St. Petersburg, where he joined the St. Petersburg Academy of Sciences. Euler was appointed the mathematical physical division in the academy. In 1731, Euler discovered the number e, which is finding the limit to the infinity of 1 plus 1 over n to the power of n. He found out the number would be capped and decimals only got smaller after 2.718. The number was like pi. It was never ending and an irrational number. Besides from the discovery of e, Euler also contributed to the mathematical field by directly contributing to Lagrange's forest squares theorem, Euler's method, and the equation for Euler's identity of e to the power of I times pi plus 1 would equal to 0.